It's a new week. Yes, it is. Welcome back to WWE Smackdown Vs RAW 2007 on the Xbox 360. Let's begin the week. Oh boy, what a start to the week. And so I welcome you to Monday here on the program. Not too much to discuss in terms of like heavy news stories, but we do have now the official lineup for the G1, the A block, the B block, the schedule happening this summer between July the 6th and August the 12th. There are like 19 shows. It is a grueling long summer tournament, and it is a lot of fun to watch. And will I watch it all? Probably not, but there are definitely a lot of matches on there that I do want to watch that do look super intriguing. So in B block is where you will find Mr. Jon Moxley facing off against opponents like Naito, Ishii, and more importantly, Yano. That match should be crazy, because I want to see him in a New Japan-style comedy match, because he certainly has the chops for it, and I would love to see that. And it's going to happen this summer, so pretty hype for that. Meanwhile, over in A block is where you're going to find Kenta, a.k.a. Hideo Itami. So all around, man, all around, looking like a hell of a show. Now, notable by his absence is going to be Minoru Suzuki. And he was out there cutting promos saying, hey, how come I'm not in the G1, you guys? What's up with that, New Japan? Why am I being overlooked, right? And so, to me, that says, much like we had Bullet Club getting involved in interfering in matches last year during the G1, that this year, Suzuki-gun will be getting involved and interfering. So, because you not only have your G1 matches on those shows, you also have these tag matches. You could totally see Suzuki and Moxley get it on in a tag match. That could totally happen on one of those shows. And most notably, your first show is going to be happening in Dallas. So that is the first show of the G1 starting in the USA on July the 6th. And Moxley is not booked for that. So you would imagine that he'd be on that show in a tag match in some capacity. Here is your winner, as if you had any doubts, your boy, Attack Slug. And Mysterio going for that last ride. And that's it. That's all sure for him.
God.
Sorry, Ray.
Man caught him in midair and sent Mysterio on the last ride.
Rest in peace.
There's the pinfall. It's over.
It's all over. You thought, Ray.
A classy move there by Mysterio.
Whoa, Taker just dissed Mysterio big time.
Oh,
my God,
no.
Mysterio's lost his mind. He's attacking The Undertaker with everything he's got.
Everything's not enough. Get out of there, Ray.
You better get a chair or something, like some
I'm
hardware.
not sure what to make of all this, Taz, but one thing is for sure. I don't think this is something the dead man's going to forget or forgive anytime soon.
Okay. Mysterio just lost it. Regrets attacking Taker. As you should, because he'll put you in a casket and put you away. Taker, if you're reading this, I'm sorry for what happened, says Mysterio. Believe me, big dog, I'm about as sorry as I've ever been in my life. Big dog, he isn't Roman Reigns, what's going on there? Alright, playa, you've been in singles action, and we're not quite at a Royal Rumble quality matchup just yet, so I'm thinking triple threat, and we have a new challenger at the same time, so I'm going to be putting you in a tornado tag team match with Mysterio as the partner. And again, this sounds like it's going to end up being a fatal four-way, but this way at least he'll have to do it in a match instead of in a boiler room or a graveyard or some other spooky voodoo thing. He's not Papa Shango. What? Tornado tag, baby! Tornado! Now, one thing I will say is kind of surprising is that, yes, they booked Ibushi in the G1 after that brutal match with Naito. He is still healthy enough to be in that tournament over the course of those month-and-a-half type deal for a 19-show tournament is a little nuts. But hey, man, if he thinks he's healthy enough and can make it through that whole entire thing, then more power to him. But yeah, a little concerning on that bit of business. And then you can certainly say, by separating Ibushi and Naito in that thing, by having them in different blocks then you say, what if those two are in the finals? Like, yeah, but honestly, given the match they had the last time, that's a little bit concerning to the lengths they go to totally brutalize each other. And honestly, tone it down, you guys. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And speaking of toning it down, Aerostar in AAA did another death-defying dive last night, which was just like from 15 feet in the air off the lighting rig, and didn't really get caught the right way. Only had like 2 guys to catch him, and honestly, looked like he kind of bounced off the guy that was supposed to catch him and landed on his neck from like 50 feet in the air. And supposedly he's fine, but again, we'll see, man. It looks really, really bad. And every time like I've seen him in anything, it's him doing this ridiculous dive, like Shane McMahon, except with no crash pad. So, you know, there is that. Referee wanted, like, I had Taker for like a 20 count here, and you're like not counting it at all. Who will tap first? Who will tap first? Dueling submissions, folks. Who will tap first? Well, Rey got out of it, thankfully. Thankfully. But now, Finisher City, baby. Finisher City. Here we go. Oh, no. Taker fighting back. Taker fighting back. Also on that show last night for AAA is you have new tag team champions, and that is going to be the Lucha Bros, once again, defeating the Young Bucks. So they got their belts back for that whole thing. So good for them. Good for them. They are continuing that partnership between AAA and AEW. 1, 2, 3. Tag team match victory.
Taker still wants payback on Mysterio.
He sure does.
Taker almost took Rey's head off.
Not again. Taker is setting Mysterio up for the kill.
Oh!
Did he just counter with that headbutt to the groin?
He did. And then to the outside. Yep. Moonsault. Nope. Launch up.
My God.
And then he's. Yep.
What the?
A mile away. DTA. Don't trust anybody. And then getting 619 to my dumb face. Dial it up. Dial it up. Boom.
619 to the champ.
I don't believe it. The speed of Rey Mysterio has left him the only superstar standing.
What, you're not going to drop a dime? Alright, sure. That's fine. That's fine, Rey. We'll settle this in a fatal 4-way. Clearly. Taker's just done. She's done. I'm going to take a nap. It's fine.
Daddy, hey, I know you got a triple threat title match this Sunday, dog. Well, I just took out all 3 guys in it, so I demand you make it a fatal 4-way.
Mysterio just sent a huge message.
Rey looks like world heavyweight title material right about now.
That's wrestling for ya. Mysterio added to Royal Rumble title match. Because of course he was. He made an impact. Long received special dispensation. I've never heard that word before. Let's look it up. Dispensation. Exemption from a rule or usual requirement. Okay, but you could have like worded that less complicated, video game. That's a pretty big word for a video game. See, you can learn things watching this show. Vocabulary. And thus, it's Royal Rumble time. Let's win this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the exclusive SmackDown main event. It's for the World Heavyweight title.
I've got to tell you, Mysterio shocked the hell out of me last week when he laid out Benoit, Undertaker, and the World Heavyweight Champion. But look at the results. He's gotten himself added to the match, making a 3-way dance into a fatal 4-way.
Whether one approves of his methods or not, there's no doubt that last week he sent a message loud and clear. I just hope Mysterio is able to deal with all the attention he's going to get here for his trouble.
Well, whatever happens now, Rey proved one thing for sure. Nobody's going to give you anything in this business. If there's something you want bad enough, you got to go out and take it there, lady baby.
Taz. Alright. Actually, Taz saying 3-way dance is very much a nod to his ECW days, where it was a 3-way dance and not a triple threat match. So, nice little nod there from Taz. Good stuff. Details. And where does this lawn care at like 10:40 in the morning? Seriously, it's annoying. And so the odds are stacked against Attack Slug. Once again, in the video game, let's see, can I rise to the top and be the cream of the crop? Yeah, dig it. Anyway, yeah, so it is Monday, which means Raw tonight, which means hopefully they'll put on a good show, but honestly, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath on that whole bit of business. It is still Raw. They still have their same, last-minute booking, Vince McMahon issues and such. So, I'm going to be hopeful, but it is the go-home show for Stomping Grounds, a show you kind of only had 2 weeks to build, which is like, again, having 2 weeks to build a show is never good. Never good, man. You need something more than that. Something more than 2 weeks. So we're going to find out who's going to fight Joe at that show, and we're going to have, some fun, I would hope, on that show. But man, where are guys like the Viking Raiders? What happened to them? They haven't been on TV in a couple of weeks now. For a 3-hour show, that's kind of ridiculous. Also, why is Mysterio already damaged that much? Like, I didn't hit him that hard. Why is he already damaged that much? Like, seriously. I want to fight him instead and pin him, because clearly he is the most damaged in this match. He is the most damaged in this match, and if somebody else pins him before I do, that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to focus here on Mysterio, who is already taking so much damage in this matchup. So, stealing one, nope, not stealing one. Taker making sure that's not going to happen. He wants that World Heavyweight title back, baby. Focus on someone else, Taker. Don't focus on me, focus on somebody else, because I'm going to do my beingness, do my work. And if somebody wants a Slug Sploder, they can be handed a Slug Sploder. But I do not want Taker getting to my prey. I'm digging the holes. I'm taking the souls here. Dead man, go deal with somebody else. One count. A one count. But it's a fatal 4-way, so this is what's going to happen here. This is what's going to happen. Somebody is going to get got. But Tombstone Pile Driver from the dead man. I can't get up right now, so I am at a loss here. If somebody wins, it's not me. Yes, get in there. Make it rope breaking. Make it rope break it. Anyway, I didn't want to attack Taker, but here we are. He has like the most health, so why even attack Taker, who has the most health? That's just not good strategy. Not good strategy. I can attack anybody else. Break up the pinfall. Oh my god, do not dare. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. I'm going to win. Oh, come on, dead man. Seriously. Arm wrench. Pinfall. 1, 2. Ah, couldn't win on the arm wrench, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I tried, man. I wanted an unusual victory. It did not quite pan out well how I hoped it would. But still, the master of the slug mission. The master of the slug mission. And that's going to get broken up, because of course it will. But it's an absolute cluster whenever you have a video game match like this. It is always an absolute cluster. Absolutely. What happened there? I slid out of whatever that was. No! German suplex on the back of a broken freaking neck. Come on now, me. Get up. Get up now. Get up. Oh no. There we go. Sweep and a slide. Pick him up. Pick him up. Or just do a submission. Or just don't get reversed. Like, do something here. Do something here. Seriously. Do something. Please. Would you? Stop reversing my grapples. Seriously. Stop. Stomp in a mud hole and walk in it. Drop. Pinfall. That's nope. I have a finisher at least. At the very least. Really? Look, man. Slug Sploder. I'll do it to you. Right? And then that's a rope break. Like, I clicked the stick to drag him, and it didn't work, and I hate that. Absolutely. Positively. Not happy. Pick him up. Slug Sploder. All day, all night. And then a pinfall. 1, 2. Attack Slug steals one. Once again, Taker, I'm sorry, you couldn't get it done. And
there you
still.
have it. The World Heavyweight Champion has successfully defended his title once again.
Whenever you can beat the likes of Mysterio, Benoit, and Taker in the very same match, you know, you've done something impressive.
And one other thing to note, should a Smackdown superstar win the Royal Rumble tonight, he's got his work cut out for him at WrestleMania, going up against the champion like we've seen here tonight.
Who's going to win the Royal Rumble? Will it be Batista? Will it be King Booker? Who's it going to be? Bring me the tallest tree and I will chop them down just like all the rest. Who do you got, video game? Who do you got? Mysterio's title ambitions fall short. Oh, what a waste. Sorry, Rey. But that information will have to wait until tomorrow. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. See you then. And I'm out.